Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, and we have Carl back with us for his 8th and final adjustment. Carl flew all the way over here from the UK to get treatment for lumbar herniated disc with lumbosacral radiculopathy going down his left sciatic nerve. And there's a lot of people out there watching this from the UK and Australia and New Zealand and all over the place like that are saying, is it really worth the trip to come over here? So I'll let you answer that, honestly. We haven't talked about this, so I'll let you answer it.
Yeah, 100%. Dr. Gregory Johnson shouldn't be your last resort, it should be your first resort. I've wasted 9 months of my life in pain. I should have come here. I've seen an improvement massively over the last 4 days.
And the whole point was to keep you from having to have surgery on this, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like we're making headway towards that?
Yeah, definitely now.
Good.
I've got so much more mobility back, it's great.
And you're not having pain down in your calf like you were?
No.
Yeah. So we still got some work to do on his left SI joint and everything, but I'm going to show you how we've been treating this big bloke here this week. So let's have you close your eyes for me, Carl, and flex your head forward and backwards. I won't name your next video that, by the way. This bloke's not inflammatory to UK people, is it?
No.
Okay. Because I hear them using that word all the time.
No, it's normal.
Now you can see Carl's out tall to me quite a bit. You can't even see me probably in the video. His head's still a little forward to the right. Now this is a major component of why he's having all this increased spinal biomechanical weight-bearing stress down in his lumbar spine. Anybody that has forward head posture increases the weight bearing from their cervical spine all the way down into their pelvis. So forward head posture is probably the biggest culprit of all when people are suffering from any kind of spine tightness or compression or pain. Because it's got the big old bowling ball up here on top of this thin little spine. And some people's bowling balls are bigger than others.
Sorry.
I wasn't talking about Carl.
I know, I wasn't thinking that.
See where your mind is.
It's our Friday. No.
Yeah. Carl's our last patient of the day, isn't he?
No, we got one more.
Oh, you told me it was Carl.
I didn't. I said it was his
home.
his last visit.
Oh, I knew that already. You can tell Renee and I are married, huh? There we go. There we go. Now see, that's as hard as I can pull on him, and he is still kicking, by the way. Okay. Yep. There we go. Boy, that was a beautiful Palmer diversified rotary brake on both sides. I've been letting that neck go a lot better this week. Now, a lot of people also watching these videos, and we had a guy that came in from FEMA today. Let's come over here on the tummy. And he's out of Virginia. And he said, on this table, there's a lot more pressure whenever I make the adjustment than what it looks like on YouTube.
Yeah,
is that what you feel as well?
The upper back ones.
On the mid back and upper back?
Yeah, they feel nice.
Okay, let's go on your tummy there. Everybody always says, well, he does the same thing on every patient. I adjust utilizing the same techniques in the same areas on every patient because that's what works. So all you, he does the same thing on every patient just because it works. I'm not adjusting exactly the same power and thrust and range of motion on every patient because everybody's different. Like Carl, I mean, my feet about leave the ground when I adjust him. And then people like Renee, all I gotta do is blow on her, she pops. That's why she's called the crack queen. There we go. But I mean, these adjustments are a lot deeper than what they look like on YouTube, aren't they?
You can't talk right now.
There we go. There you sound like Tom Hardy. There we go. Now, these adjustments are a lot deeper than what they look on YouTube, aren't they? Okay, so legs are now even. Tell me if your back's hurting at all when I bring your legs up.
No, nothing.
Okay, great. Lift your tummy up just a sec. There you go. Okay. And these are more significant adjustments in person than what they look like on YouTube too. The table dropping gives me an accelerated shear force because when the table drops, the inertia of the adjustment continues moving the vertebrae in that plane. That's what biophysics is. There we go. Okay, now let's put your arms straight out to the side, the palms facing up, please, sir. There. These are also more significant, aren't they? Yep. Yep. Okay. Now we can't let you leave out here without me pulling your leg again. There you go. Should have felt that, your knee all the way up to your back. Okay, same thing here. Let me have your leg. There we go. That's better. Okay. Now let's hit you face toward your neck. Now earlier in the week it was hard for me to even bring his left leg out to the side because it hurt, right?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of pain now.
And that was better today?
Yep. Feels good.
There we go. Good. So what do you think about this Texas situation with the Texas Medical Association trying to get rid of Texas chiropractors?
It's
insane, isn't it?
It's mental. Yeah.
It is mental. They're mental. There we go.
I think they need to come and get ring-dingered.
Yeah, they do. That's true. I'll take the president on the ring ding here. All right, so I'm going to have you close your eyes and bend your head forward and backwards for me again. Yep, neutral. Look at that today. More centered up, but you're still a little forward and right. So we're going to bring that here, translate you here, and extend. There we go. Okay. Now let's try that same thing again where you flex forward and backwards. That should have felt smoother. Yes, sir? See how you got equal spacing here now?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. So this being your final adjustment, has this been worth your effort, your time, and the money that you spent to come over here?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, well thank you for sharing your experience with everyone this week, Carl. And we're sending him back over to the UK with recommendations that he continue to get adjustments from a good chiropractor over there and get some spinal decompression done over there. I don't know if there's anyone over there that does what I do here with the manual stuff, but they do have spinal decompression machines like the DRX 9000 that can help him. So, we're going to say our goodbyes, and I'm glad you got to visit Houston here and see some of the sights. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see y'all soon.